Smash Bash Games coming to today with a game called WarTales. It's like it's an RPG mercenary camp building, character building game. It's a kind of a strategy game also. The fights and the battles that you get into are turn-based battles, and they're a lot of fun. There's so many different things you can do in this game. Um, and I think this is one of my favorite games. I've tried it a couple times, but I keep dying off so quick because it's truly not easy. So today we're going to walk through just a little bit so I can show you what the gameplay is like. And this right here is the part where you start out. You choose your own destiny. You go through all these different things over here, and it kind of tells you over here what's going to happen. Like for example, if I decide my companions are apprentice friends looking for an adventure, then it starts with influence +3, raw materials -5. I get a swordsman, archer, and ranger, and a brute to start out with. If I go down to men escorting a merchant, then I get swordsman, warrior, spearman, and brute. That's a pretty good combination. Deserters fleeing, you get a swordsman, warrior, archer, and ranger. Young farmers looking to better their lives, you get a brute, spearman, and archer. So I'm going to go with this one right here for now. And then the next card pops up. It kind of looks almost like tarot cards in a way. So the next part pops up, and you get to choose. It says your companions are used to long walks, reduce the speed which the troops fatigue stacks by 10%. Are cunning fighters. This is the one I always go with because I like the influence and experience gain. So I'm just going to go with that one. But the next one down shows Constitution increased by 10, so you got more hit points. And that says show incredible resilience. The next one are excellent at slap games, so critical damage increased by 10. Are quick learners. Experience gains 10% for each profession. So we're going to go with cunning fighters though because I want to actually not die off really fast. And here's where you pick your flaws and your debuffs. You have to pick one. So it says if they had a flaw, it would be somewhat meek appearance. So this says each companion carrying capacity is decreased by 1 weight point. You don't want that. Eternal dissatisfaction. I found this one is probably one of the best ones to get because you can feed them certain kinds of food and stuff like that and make their happiness go up. So this debuff kind of nullifies somewhere throughout the game. Uncommon bout of bad luck. Critical hit reduced by 3%. That's terrible. A very hard time getting up. Danger during rest increased by 10%. A serious lack of self-confidence. So willpower is reduced by 1%. You can want any of those. Eternal dissatisfaction is the easiest one to fix. So we're going to go with that. Now this is the part where it says exploration mode. So you can use adaptive exploration, which means the monsters and everything get tougher and tougher and tougher while you're in the zone. Depends upon what you do. Or this one over here where the zones are literally just the same pretty much all the way through until you get to the next zone, which is a little bit tougher and a little bit tougher. I always choose this one because I don't like surprises when I'm making a video, so I'm just going to choose this one for now. But if I was going for thrill seeking, I'd go with that one. I guess we'll go to the next, and now you get to choose your starting regency. I think this is the one that I played before, and I like this map. It's a lot of fun. But you can get expansions that will add different maps and whatnot. Of course, I'm going to go with novice because we're just doing a video. Novice, survival difficulty, and then, of course, free mode so I can save whenever I want. We'll go to next. It's going to show a picture. These are our characters right here. We can edit them, their appearances, whatever we want to do, rename them, the whole 9 yards. But I'm not going to do any of that for the video. So we'll go back. We're just gonna. This looks like a pretty good mix. That's our rogue. This is our brute. There's our archer and our swordsman. So it looks like we're pretty well to go. It's kind of a well-rounded group. So let's start out and see what we got. Each expansion adds like a different splash screen too. This is kind of like I guess the city's burning something. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Oh, also in this game, there's something really cool that a lot of people don't know is you can get wolves, you can get bears, you can get all kinds of different animals in your group. Camp. Let's see here. So here's what the world looks like. It's a topographical map like this, and this is your warband right here. And these up here are your knowledge points, and as you go along, you'll unlock these different things, and they add different things. You can either get recipes for workshops, or you can actually get knowledge, like things that better your adventuring, like just cannibalism. You don't want that unless you want to. You can take the bodies with you when you kill people um, as loot. You get drinking buddies. The best of friends get drunk together and forget their woes. It makes happiness and all this kind of stuff. You can unlock these as you go, as you gain points. The workshop is something that's really cool. I'll show you what that's all about right now. So as you're walking around, you can click this little button down here, and your little camp button will pop up. And see how it has like a little zone where you can camp. You can move your characters around. You can set guards. You can create. I'm gonna create this guy as my tinkerer. So you right click on him and you click this little shield up here, and then you can pick their professions. And as you go along through the game, you'll discover new professions, and then you can train your guys. So he's going to be the camp tinker, and what that means is you can drop him on this, and he'll start to build stuff. If you have him on this while you're resting, when you wake up in the morning, you'll build more of these raw materials. And these raw materials are really important because what they do is they give you the ability to auto repair your armors and weapons after each fight. So right clicking on this and you click on your novice, you can see all the different things that you can build. You can build tents, you can build hitching posts for your animals, you can build cooking pots, you can build a camp chest so you can store a lot of your items that you don't need in that moment. Sometimes you've got items for characters that you don't have yet in your party, and you know that you want to graft your party out in that way. Like, let's say you want to go really, really tanky, and so you're getting a lot of shields and a lot of swords and heavy armor, but you only have one guy that wears it. You can store it up in the camp chest. Okay, so also this campfire right here, you right click on it, and down here it will say pay. And if you owe your guys any wages, it's going to say how much right here. And then if you have the money up here in the corner, like I have 300 gold right now, you push pay, and it pays them. If you don't push pay, and you just give them food, they'll get really angry, and eventually they'll just um, leave your service. So let's get on. And I'll show you a little bit more of the gameplay. Right here, we're going to pick up some resources. Anything on the map that blinks or looks a little odd, you should investigate. These two were brigands, I guess. The hoodlum and a poacher are going to fight me right now, and I'll show you how that goes. This is what I was talking about when your mules, your donkeys, all of them. Every last character you have in your retinue can pretty much fight, and I think that's kind of neat. So one thing about this game is when you run up to this character and you engage with them, once you engage them, they can't turn around and fight someone else without having a penalty. So they're engaged. So as soon as you attack them, they become engaged. So this is with engage. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your own units. An engaged unit is exposing their back attack from behind, and you get a bonus. So this locked them in, and you can tell when they're locked in because they'll do this little fight thing where they're kind of just testing each other out, smacking each other here and there a little bit. It doesn't hurt, but they're stuck. They're stuck in combat. Up here on the top of the screen, there's a little bar here, and if you kill one of the bad guys or your enemies, it goes up and it gives you different bonuses. Um, let's see if I can show you. This is our thief right here. I'm going to. Whoops! I gotta end this. So I gotta end this turn, and then this guy goes next. So we're gonna run him up and engage with that fighter, whatever he is, a brigand or whatever. Smack him, and then end the turn for that guy. He's going to strike back. That's a rogue, so he's got automatic poison. Now, here's our rogue, so we're going to run up and engage this archer so he can't shoot anyone. As soon as we stick him with this, he should be poisoned and engaged. Yeah, so now he's engaged. That's good. So now we have our archer. And I have to warn you, this game does have friendly fire. So you're going to want to watch out for that. As you're going about, or you can hit your own guys. It kind of sucks. So here we go. It's our turn again. So we're going to move our archer over here and see if we can hit anyone. Oh, we can hit this guy, so we're going to try for him. There we go. Nice shot. Then aim. There we go. And then we're going to wait. And we're going to smack this guy. And it's cool too because when you get a crit, it the screen flashes forward and it shows more of a close up of what happened to the guy. It's kind of nasty sometimes. Oh, that wasn't a crit. All right, see, there's the buff I was telling you about. It says kill an enemy unit raises your morale meter and claim victory faster. Your units become galvanized, significantly boosting the damage they deal. So that's good. And as you go along, there's another buff too that you get if you kill another guy. But we're not going to get that far because we're just going to play for half an hour. That's it. Okay, so now he's surrounded. There's nothing he can do. So we're going to just continually smack him down. See, that's what a crit looks like right there. It zeroes in on him and shows you close up what happens. So this is the part I was telling you about where you can grab the human remains. We don't want to do that because that's kind of gross. But we'll take the gold and we'll take the dagger and we'll auto repair. And it doesn't look like anyone got hurt, so we don't really have to heal anyone. But right here you'll see the flashing arrow. And what that is this guy gained a level. So we'll go through and look at his stats. We'll pick a better class for him. So you can become a Vanguard, which is basically someone that does a lot of damage. Smasher, which is someone right in the middle, or you can be a Destroyer, which is heavy damage, or not heavy damage, but heavy. They can take heavy damage. That's what we want. We're not kind of a tanky guy. And then, of course, we want his Constitution to be high because he's going to be our tank. And it upped it by 2 because we chose the class-specific upgrade. But then we've got our Rogue over here, and we're going to see what kind of dagger. She's got Dexterity +2 and the Stab skill. This one's got Dexterity +3 and a Poison skill and a stab. We're going to lose a Stab skill, but we've got a Poison skill. I don't think there's a way to do a dual wield thing yet. I think you have to learn that later on as the character levels up. So that's it right there. And first battle is done. So we'll kind of just walk around the map and just get us a few resources here and there and see what we can do before the half an hour runs out. And there's all kinds of like little hidden things. I think these might be bad guys, but I'm not sure. There's all kinds of little hidden things that you'll run into along the way. Like sometimes you'll find like an overturned cart or a dead body or something. Oh, whoops, you're getting attacked. Okay, so let's see what these guys have to say. Okay, they're hunting for refugees, so we'll just leave them alone. Yeah, they're not going to get us. Sometimes you have an ability to talk your way out of it, but not always. A lot of times they're going to come right after. Like these guys are rogues. They're going to come right after us as soon as they get a chance. Okay, so we just gained a knowledge point, so we're going to go up here and buy something. We can get the run skill. Says you can run for short periods of time. Perfect to get away from pursuance. You just hold down the shift. That's a good one to learn early on because there's going to be monsters and creatures and stuff that you don't want to deal with when you're just starting out. And if you can't run away from them, they'll eventually hunt you down. Also, these maps like this that you get into, like these little like village maps and whatnot, there's plants and stuff that you can pick up and keep. Like we're going to pick this hemp plant right here. That gave us 2 hemp plants, so now we can. And this is a wood chopping thing. If you right click on it, you can create a lumberjack out of one of these guys. But I don't really want to do. Well, maybe we'll do it with this guy here. He'll be our lumberjack. Okay, so here's how you do it. Is basically you try to chop it when it's on the green. So you click on the green like that. And the closer you get to the green, the more wood you're going to get, and the more experience. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. All right. So we got a couple wood and a little bit of experience. We talked to this guy.
How could they?
Says, how could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla. Mad with grief, her father chased after them towards the mill. I hope he caught up with them. These thieves don't deserve to live. So that's kind of a question. We can go in here. We can steal their food. We can steal their stuff. Like if you had a lockpick, you can go and open this up, or there's lots of stuff you can steal from these guys. But we don't really want to steal, so we're just going to let it go. We just learned a new profession, which is the thief. But we're going to go ahead and let that go. Okay, so now we're going to check this out because it's blinking on the map. So that's a good thing. So now there's something going on at the mill. Let's see what it is. We're going to head down to Strumcap Mill. Ooh, there's some dead bodies. We picked that hemp. Look inside of there. We'll take that. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, there's a couple dead bodies. Let's see if there's anything inside. Oh, there's another dead body. Take that. Ooh, a huntress doll. We'll take that. I don't know what it's for. Oh, there's a guy sitting there. So let's see. He killed everyone. A real madman. I'm injured. Help me. So I guess we can hand him a healing potion or finish him off. I think we'll hand him a healing potion. Thank you. I still can't believe that Ricky used us as bait. He was the one to blame, not us. If he hadn't killed that little girl, oh no. If he hadn't killed that little girl to steal her necklace, her father wouldn't have fought back. My friends would still be alive. Take me with you. I have a score to settle with the traitor. Oh yeah, okay, we'll take him. We'll take anyone we can snag. The retinue keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, we still this. Whatever that. Oh, rope, hemp. Okay, now we'll leave. So now we'll go through and we'll just grab all this stuff. We don't see that red thing over there. We don't want to mess with him. He is super, super tough. So if he comes over here, we're going to run like hell. Let's see if we have enough to build anything yet. I want to go fight these guys over here. I'm pretty sure that they're brigands. So let's go over here and see if they try to bum rush us. Yeah, here they come. All right, here we go. So we got 2 hoodlums and 2 poachers. I think we can handle this. Here we go. This could be the end of us because it's always something like this that ends up killing me off in this game. So we have the archer. I'm going to engage in him first because I want to poison him. Good job. That's exactly what we wanted. He can only punch. He can't do anything with the archer. When you get close to an archer, they can only punch. All right, here comes our tank. I'm going to close him in on this archer here. Smack him once. And that's that. Then our archer is going to move up and then take this guy out right here. Ooh, pretty good shot. Yep, that was a tough hit right there. That poisoned me for 7. We're going to see if I can get this other rogue in here to get some damage going. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Ooh. So those rogues really hurt in this game. I mean, they really get you pretty good. You can't really hit anyone, so we're just going to wait it out. All right, let's see here. New round is starting, so we're going to smack this guy. Pow! All right. Then, there we go. I'm going to stab him. Good job. This guy's going to stab him back. Oh, that's good. He finished one. So we're going to move into this side so my archer can still have a couple shots on him. Here we go. Now let's see what's going to happen here. All right, so we're going to smash this archer. Well, at least I was hoping he was going to smash him. Ooh, he punches back for 1. So I believe that the top line is over here, like when you look at your character, the top line is your armor, and the second line is your actual hit points. We're going to move him a little closer because he's going to need to be doing some nasty damage here pretty soon. Oh, poisoned. Okay, so we're going to try and take him out. Pow, nope, didn't happen. Ooh. Starting to cut through my armor pretty good. Smack. Got him. Nope, he's still around. Got him. All right, move over to this guy. And we're going to move down and give him a smack. Yep, got him. Good. Okay. Move him over here. Give this guy a smack. Oops, with the sword. There we go. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oops. I think this guy right here is the one going. We're just going to push next. Cancel. Is it him that's next? Sometimes this game gets a little lost. There we go. All right, so we got all of them. So, and we're gonna say, oh, we got Outlaw's Tavern. That's good. We'll loot it all, and then we'll repair everyone. So that's 4 of these tools over here, and a lot of our guys went up in rank. So our rogue went up in rank. So she gets, I think, light armor. She can't equip light armor, so we'll go to the next guy. But we'll pick a class for her. I think it's going to be this one here. And then critical hits. We should have went with movement, but critical hits are important also. Still can't wear the light armor, darn it. Okay, so we'll go with the next guy. Let's see who. This one here is an archer. And we're going to pick the same one because the archers, that does a lot for the archers. We pick dexterity because it gives you 2. And still can't wear the light armor either. That sucks. So then we'll go down to this guy here, which is another one of our rogues. We're going to pick a different one for him. There we go. And willpower. Let's see if he can wear it. Nope, still can't. So we're going to go over to our grunt, which I believe it's this guy here can wear it. Drop that on him. Oops, drop it on him. Oh, there we go. Starting to look a little better. All right, now we're going to go to the camp right over here, and I'm going to show you guys how to make stuff in the camp. So here we go. We're going to camp. Then we're going to right-click on this, right-click on our guy. So now he can make ropes, so we're going to craft 1 rope. That's going to give us a knowledge point because he crafted 1 rope. And then we're going to craft 1 fish hook. And then we're going to craft 1 lockpick. And then we're going to go down. See, we still can't unlock anything yet. We still don't. We don't have the iron ore for the camp chest. So we'll just kind of keep doing our own thing here. This guy right here, we're going to put him on the campsite too, so he can rest. And then we're going to right-click on this. We're going to feed them. So the way you feed them is you just right-click on this, and you see how their little happiness right here gets better with every time you do that. Once you hit that right there, you're good to go. You can rest and you won't have any negative. But sometimes if you rest and you have a negative or a positive down here in the middle, it will give you different quests or have different consequences. Like right now, it should be none. So we're going to rest. And then after we rest it all the way up, it's going to say your troop's happiness is increased +3. You gain +2. I think those are called valor points. It says maximum valor points increased by 1, which is good. And we also made 2 tools because that guy's standing at the table. So now we want to have somebody become a thief. So he's our thief, so that's good. We don't need to have another thief, so we're just going to leave.
Excuse me.
Oh, see, here we go. Here's one of those little side quests. It says, excuse me, but are you mercenaries.
By the all-seeing eye,
By
what a
all seeing
relief.
eye, what a relief.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
I
I
would
would
have
ever
survived
survive
another
another day.
day. Bandits attacked my caravan.
Bandits attacked my
I'm the only
caravan.
one who made
I'm the
it.
only one who made
I've
it.
been
I've
trying
been
to
trying
reach
to
Stromcamp for 2 days
reach
now,
Storm
but
Camp
I
for
am
2 days
unarmed.
now, but
With
I
these
am
wolves
unarmed, and
around, I
the
don't stand
wolves
a
around here, I
chance.
don't stand a chance.
I'll give you
So
all I
basically, he
was
wants you to
able to
escort him there.
salvage
So we'll
after the
accept the
attack.
quest. So we're going to keep on walking down here. We're going to kind of ignore everything and just finish this quest up. That's what we're going to do. So now there's a possibility we could actually end up with another character, and your list of characters just keeps growing and growing and growing. It's a really fun game because you get to build up your camp and you get to watch your retinue grow, and it's just really neat. And I'm going to push the map button to show you. This is just only one zone. There's all kinds of zones, all kinds of expansions that you can get for this that just add more and more to it. But that's one zone right there. So, and I'm going to show you guys the town also when I get over here. And what that does is you can get quests, you can hire characters there, you can sell off animals, you can learn new trades, you can get healed. You can even buy a derelict bar, fix it up, and you'll make money. You don't have to go out questing all the time to make money like I do right now because I don't own the bar. So we'll go inside the town, and right here is the tavern. This is the derelict tavern you can buy. So you click on him, you talk to him, and you buy this tavern. You clean it up a little bit. You put some tables in there. You hire a couple chefs and a bouncer and all that kind of stuff, and you can pretty much make money that way. This is the apothecary right here, and if you click on this table, you can learn an apothecary how to become a novice alchemist, and also right here you can use the table and mix all kinds of herbs and stuff together. This person right here will sell you potions and I guess recipes and heal you if you need it. So we'll get out of here and we'll leave this. This one right here is the mayor. She oops. I guess we just finished that quest, so we'll dump him off. And then the marketplace is right here. You can talk to him, and sometimes you can recruit people here too. So you got to be really nice to everyone. Let's see, we'll sell that. We'll sell that. We don't need either one of those. And we'll leave. Like these beggars here. Sometimes you can get camp followers, and if you give them something, they'll follow around your camp and they'll warn you if monsters or not monsters, but characters are coming. There is monsters in this game. There's ghosts and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll tell you if your camp is going to be attacked at night, or they'll tell you where secret stuff is. But they just basically become like a camp retinue. And of course, you can go in here and talk to all the different merchants and buy stuff and whatnot. Right now, I'm looking to see if there's any of those herbs, which there is none. So we're going to leave. And right here's the blacksmith, of course. You can go in and talk to them. Or I'm sorry, this is the mayor. You can talk to her. Sometimes she'll give you quests. Sometimes she'll ask you to do stuff for her outside of this state, and so you got to travel on to another state to start quests there. She'll be the first one you talk to when you get too big for the zone. You talk to the blacksmith, and this is where you do all your forging right here. So if you pick someone that can forge, like I just picked her to be the blacksmith, you can start doing like making knives and armors and targs and all that kind of stuff. And you can talk to the blacksmith. Sometimes he'll have new things that you can buy in here, like
You can use my anvil.
raw materials, so you can heal up your guy. You can get coal, so you can actually start doing some blacksmithing and whatnot. Crafting in this game is pretty helpful. Here's the tavern down here where you can actually get quests. You can talk to this lady right here, and she'll give you simple quests. Like you can review the board. You can pick a couple of these. I always pick the real easy ones, like this one here, which is basically a seek and destroy quest. They'll even show you on the map. These other guys here can be recruited. Like this guy here, I can probably recruit him. Yeah, recruit him. Now my retinue just grew again. We'll try and recruit this guy. Nope, we don't have enough. So we'll just leave. All right, so we'll depart. And so this is what this game is all about, is just building up your retinue. See how big my retinue is now? It's pretty big. I'll show you one more thing, which is the fishing. Well, we got 3 knowledge points, so we can. I always learn rationing because it cuts down the amount of food you're going to use, and then you can learn different recipes um, for blacksmithing and all. Blacksmithing and workshop. Workshop is the easiest to get the recipes. You can learn saddlebag, which goes on your horses, give you much more inventory space. Or you can come down here and upgrade the campfire or the workshop or whatever you want to upgrade. I think we'll upgrade this, and we'll upgrade this. Um, yeah, and so the next time you camp, you can actually make a better work table and stuff like that. You can do more stuff. So we're going to pick an angler. Someone that needs to learn how to fish would be this guy here. So the way the fishing goes is a little bit strange. So you throw your hook in there, and when you get a fish, you push your left mouse button and try to keep it the fish in the middle of the bar as much as you can. And if you can, you'll catch the fish. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. And as you get higher up as you get higher up, you can catch bigger and bigger fish, and you can go. It actually unlocks a different part of the zone, so you can actually go fishing there and kind of win like a little derby. All right, let's see if we can make anything in the camp. I'm going to grab this over here, and I'm going to try and make something in the camp, like a box or a tent or something. There we go. Okay, let's camp. And then this guy's going to be our guard, so he's going to stand right there, and we're going to see if we can make something. Yeah, so we can finally make the camp chest. So we're going to craft that, and then when we place the chest, anywhere. Let's see here. Where's the inventory? Here we go. Place the chest anywhere in here. So now our little camp just grew a little bit because there's our chest right there. We can open that up and put all the stuff in there we want, like the fish and whatnot or whatever. And the next thing that we're going to try and make would probably be, I would say, the cooking pot, so that we can start cooking a lot of the food we find. We just need 8 more iron, and sometimes you can find that in a mine or whatever. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little I guess demonstration of this game. This kind of tiny little walkthrough. And if you did, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it quite a bit. Anyways, have a super awesome day. Smash Bash Games out. Thank you.